What's up, folks? It's me, Bobby, back with another edited video. I've been playing this game recently called The Finals. It's a pretty fun game, but it's quite demanding. It's not too much for my computer though. I have been playing this game with Franklin though. Every time we play, he complains about it lagging. So let's look at the system requirements. Alright, i5 6600K and GTX 1050 Ti. That's not too bad. Now let's look at Franklin's computer specs. Okay, i7 1255U. I'm pretty sure that's better than a 6600K. And what about his graphics card? Oh, there is none. Welp, no wonder his game lags so much. The graphics card is pretty much the most important part when it comes to gaming. In order to make Franklin's gaming experience better, I made a PC part picker list, but it was too expensive to buy right now, so our high frame rate dreams were put to the side for a while, and Franklin continued to play the finals at 20 FPS. Until one day, my mom was talking to her friend, and her friend said that her computer broke, and that she was gonna throw it away. My mom knows I like computers, so she asked her friend if I could have it. I figured I could probably fix it some way, so a few days later, we went to my mom's friend's house and picked up the computer. There were no signs of any external damage, and the CPU was even better than I was expecting, that being a 7th gen i7. The only problem with it was quite dusty, which isn't really the biggest issue. It was quite a good deal if you ask me. When I brought the computer home, the only technical issue was that the computer wouldn't boot into the BIOS, so I just cleared the BIOS and it booted up fine. I still don't know what the issue was, but it's fixed now, right? Initially, I was thinking of using the PC to upgrade my Minecraft server, but I realized I could build a PC for Franklin in order to play the finals at a higher frame rate. I looked at some online benchmarks and they said the 7700 could get 60 FPS in the finals. So I asked Franklin if he'd want me to make a computer for him. He said sure, and so I got to work. I started out by cleaning out the dust off of some of the components. It was pretty dusty, but it was nothing a little isopropyl alcohol, some tissues, and a vacuum cleaner couldn't fix. The CPU cooler was especially dusty though, and none of those magic tools could fix it. It was time to break out the big guns. The air compressor.
Wow!
And then after cleaning the rest of the case and the fans, reinstalling the power supply, the CPU cooler, and the rest of the cables. It was time to pick out a graphics card. Flashback to 2022, and the GPU market's pricing was absolutely atrocious, and I was building my first PC. Admittedly, I wasn't very knowledgeable on computers at the time, and there was this relatively recent GPU that came out that wasn't atrociously priced like all the others. It was the one and only RX 6500 XT. For those who don't know, the RX 6500 XT was a low-end graphics card released in January 2022 to less than favorable reception. But for an inexperienced PC builder such as myself, it played games well enough to serve me until I could buy a better graphics card. But after I got that upgrade, the card just kinda sat around for a little while. But this PC for Franklin was the perfect opportunity because the graphics card is capable enough to keep up with the i7 7700. So I installed the graphics card. And now all that was needed was new storage since my mom's friend removed her hard drive. So I looked online for some SSDs to buy, and Franklin, he filled up his 500 gig SSD on his laptop extremely quickly and always would need to reinstall games. So I was looking to try to get a terabyte, and I know Franklin didn't want to spend a whole lot, so I landed with the Team Group T-Force Vulcan Z. A few days later when the SSD came, I installed it. Now the computer was complete. All there was left was to install Windows. So I started installing Windows, and Franklin likes Windows 11 for some reason, so I started installing that. And every time it would start installing and then it would just kind of stop. It would get stuck on the HP symbol. And then when I turn it off and turn it back on, it would just be a black screen or just the HP logo or something. It was that exact problem that my mom's friend had that made her think her computer was broken. So every time I had to remove the CMOS battery and clear the BIOS just to try again. And I did this several times. And apparently Windows 11 doesn't support the i7-7700. It only supports 8th gen and later, except for the super high-end i7s from the 7th gen, I guess. But yeah, I wish it would just tell me that, hey, your thing isn't supported when I try to install it, instead of getting me through the process and then making me think I can do it. So yeah, that took several hours to figure that out. And so I just installed Windows 10. That was a trick. Not really, but I did what I had to do. Then after installing Windows 10, I installed all the drivers and the stuff I needed for testing. And then Franklin came over and we started benchmarking. Okay guys, I'm here with Franklin. We're gonna test out the games. Okay, what do you want to try first?
Let's try finals first.
Okay, this is the big game.
Whoa. Just see those numbers?
Wow.
I don't even think I've seen higher than 30.
Hello there.
Hello
I'm
there.
June, one of the
Switch on.
co-hosts
No
of
way,
the
it's
show.
getting 100
I've heard a lot
FPS
of buzz
on
about you
this.
among the
Wait,
sponsors.
it's actually
They really think
crazy.
you could steal the show.
Maybe the reason we popped off when we played on my computer is because the news lobby.
Did you not see? I actually hit my. That's like double the amount of shots I'd hit normally. Okay, that didn't count.
There was a big mag spike there, right as you were fighting like that.
I think I live. Yeah. Kids. Oh. What the? I know. I should have shielded, bro. He's got to be using aimbot. No. Alright. We'll cut it there. I did good. I did good. I got that kill right at the end.
Okay, nice. So after the finals, we tried out Rivals of Ether 2, which was another game that Franklin's laptop had trouble running.
Maybe I don't like Raster.
Oh, there's the tearing now, though. Well, if I lose, it's because of the tearing. What?
Wait, why am I cooking?
Because of the tearing. I think they nerfed that. I used to be with like...
Alright, I just sold. Because of the tearing.
Yeah, unbelievable. I understand. I feel that too. Oh, wait. The benchmark best of 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that work. Oh, yeah.
What a snipe. Man. Good thing.
Oh, that charge.
Barely ledge hog deal.
Good game.
Yeah. Well, one more for funsies, but neither of us can use those characters.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to put some behind you. I keep thinking it's like Yoshi egg.
What the? Did you see that?
Good one.
That lag spike. That
Good.
actually lag spiked right when I
Well,
was about to jump.
I think we can pack it up there.
That was insane.
No, you
That was like targeted. Like,
No, you totally.
kick to the computer.
You totally
and
won
had a
that.
lag
Though.
spike.
That was actually funny.
Okay. That's some plot armor. Alright, that's it for the benchmarking. So as you could see, we just started playing games and having fun, so I guess it was good enough. Now that we were done with all the benchmarking, we unplugged everything and took it all to Franklin's house and made his new setup. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I got to make a pretty decent computer for Franklin that can run all the games he wants at least 60 FPS. But now it can't run Marvel Rivals at 60 FPS. Gotta make a new one, I guess.